Hello YouTube, I've got yet another commentary here with the teams being Jarvan, Katarina, Caitlyn, Vladimir, Janna versus Graves, Twisted Fate, Lulu, Rooble, and Nocturne. So it looks like the lane matchups are going to be Jarvan versus Nocturne in the jungle. At top lane, I think it's going to be Katarina versus Rooble. And at mid lane, it's going to be Vladimir versus the Twisted Fate. And at bottom lane, it's going to be Caitlyn and Janna versus Lulu and Graves. So as far as summoner spells go, Katarina is running that teleport. That's why I think she is going to that top lane. And Vladimir's running a double escape here. They have no ignites. Blue team has no ignites. Curious. Okay, and purple team, wow. What? Lulu has heal ignite? What? Okay, well, without further ado, let's get this commentary started. We got all sorts of weird stuff going on here, at least in terms of summoner spells. We'll get everybody matched up so it's a little bit more easy to compare these people, and then we'll take a quick look at their initial builds. So let's see how it goes. Jarvan running with the armor pen that we so usually see on him. So it looks like he's going either 2109 or 9210 or some sort of crazy hybrid. So we'll see how he goes. He's got at least those 9 points in that offensive tree. Katarina looks like she's going that magic pen, probably going 21-9. That's what I expect. Caitlyn going hardcore armor pen, so she is probably also 21-9 is what I expect. Vladimir looks like he's going heavy magic pen, so he's probably 21-9. Jesus, so many people running 21-9. Janna looks like she's going full support, so it's probably 0-9-21. So that is it for blue team. And the purple team, let's see what they're running. Graves got a little bit of armor pen here, but it looks like he's focused a little bit more on that flat AD to start because he is up at that 75 AD. Twisted Fate running, he's pretty far into that utility tree, so it's probably 9021. I'm not sure on that, but it's probably somewhere in there because he does also have 10% cooldown reduction this early in the game. So probably 9021. Lulu running, she does have a little bit of magic pen, so it looks like she is 9021 as well. Rooble deciding to go with the probably 21-9, and it looks like Nocturne running the 21-9 or 21-09. I'm not quite sure. We can't really tell. He does have a little bit of crit as well at this early stage in the game, so he does have a little bit of crit chance. So always curious. RNG at that early game, and it looks like blue team's going to try and gank the Nocturne at his. Oh, no, they're just going to give red for this Nocturne. And Twisted Fate's like, where is everybody? So it looks like Katarina is actually going to go mid and Vladimir's going to go top. So we'll swap that up here. I just expected Katarina to go top with that teleport, but apparently she just wants to have lane presence everywhere. So as far as starting items, lots of people going for the blue team here, going pots into ward. But, ooh, ignite already on the Janna. Bringing her incredibly low, lands a nice slow that Janna gets forced to flash away and exhaust, and this Caitlyn is taking so much damage. Stop it, Caitlyn. You too greedy. Flashed way too late there. Too greedy there, Caitlyn. Gives up the first blood to the Graves. So anyway, it looks like Jarvan trying to engage on this Nocturne, forcing this Nocturne to run away, and the chase is on. It's on like Donkey Kong. But it looks like Nocturne is going to be able to get away. He does have that sustain there from those health pots. And it looks like at top lane, Rooble and Vladimir are doing a nice job of slamming like their MC. I don't know. Anyway, meanwhile, at mid lane, it looks like we saw a little gank. So we're going to back it up so we can see that from the beginning. It looks like TF just didn't realize that Jarvan was right there. Gets initiated on, slowed, knocked up. All that jazz, and Katarina just manages to pick up the kill, and that Jarvan just gets destroyed by the Nocturne. And here comes the Janna, forcing that Nocturne to flash away, so that's a little rough. Just, never mind. Inappropriate jokes, not appropriate for this forum. So it looks like Caitlyn's trying to do what she can here, but she's really got to be careful. She can't take this poke. Oh my god. When you don't have your support, you can't push out that far because you just get like destroyed. Especially with people that punish, like getting caught out of position like Graves. If he manages to dash buckshot you, especially when he has like a hardcore slower like Lulu, like it's bad news bears. Like when you get caught out of position, like she's got to abuse her range more and not try to poke constantly. I know Caitlyn is considered a relatively early game harasser, but she really can't be getting caught out of position like that. It looks like Jarvan's going to be ganking at this top lane. Rooble does not have vision at all of the lane, so I think we might see a kill here. Oh, Vladimir showed his cards there, forcing, scaring off that Rooble. Jarvan dropping the spear there, and now Rooble knows for sure what's going on. And it looks like Jarvan's going to head towards this mid lane, and we might see yet another gank here. It looks like blue team's going to start trying to push here on this turret. Graves is pretty substantially far ahead of this Caitlyn, but oh, there's the initiate, and TF once again looks like he's going to get, oh gosh, it's so low. Drops the ignite there on the Caitlyn, but Katarina, I hate it when there's so many people with Kate names and stuff like that. Just messes with me. Anyway, hoping to pick up that kill, but unfortunately unable to do so. And now TF is in a world of hurt, because TF is all about early game control, clearing lane waves, and then ganking other lanes. And right now he is just so far behind that he can't really do it. Like, both of them are farming pretty poorly. Like, we're 5 minutes into the game and they're at 17 CS. Like, that's pretty bad. But it's not horrible, but he has given up 2 kills, and he's not even level 6, I don't think. Nope, level 4. Rumble's out leveling him, Jungle's out leveling him. Almost, he's the same level as the Graves, just a little bit ahead of the Lulu. So like that's rough. Katarina is gonna get 6 here, and then I think TF won't stand a ghost of a hope of a chance. Mixing up all sorts of metaphors and sayings, and it looks like Vladimir's going to take a little bit of damage here from that flame spitter. Rooble trying to do what he can here to force as much damage as possible, and here comes the Jarvan, misses the knockup, but still manages to cut the distance, do a little bit of slow, and this Janna's taking some pretty nice damage there. Forced to shield herself, and she is still brought down to about a third before she can safely escape the threat of Graves. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Katarina is just too far ahead of this Twisted Fate now, and she's just gonna, as soon as she gets 6, I think it's gonna be really bad here for this Twisted Fate. Fingers crossed for you, Twisted Fate. I really like Twisted Fate, but I think Katarina is just going to dominate you. And it looks like TF's going to go for a gank here. There is the Katarina teleport in. The Rooble is there as well, but that Nocturne gets brought incredibly low. There's the Katarina ult, but gets stunned, and down she goes. Little greedy play there. But Vladimir looks like he is going to go down as well. Jarvan manages to pick up the Nocturne, but it looks like TF is going to go down as well. So blue team kind of overstayed their welcome there. Trading 2 for 2 there. It's a little rough. Anyway, a little bit of poke there going down on this Graves here back at bottom lane. But he is a little bit ahead of this Caitlyn, so could be a little rough. God, I'm saying rough a lot. Bad, Rob. Bad. So, it looks like we're seeing a little bit of an engage here. There's an ignite going down on this Janna. Brings her pretty low, and if she landed that glitter lance, that might have been a kill. But, oh gosh, Lulu runs into a trap. Is going to take some pretty considerable damage, but manages to turn on this Caitlyn, doing some pretty nice damage. Janna whiffs the hurricane there, and Graves is coming in. He's seeing red here. He's got to be careful. There's the exhaust ignite. Oh, there's the barrier, but he just blows her away. And there's the dash. And oh, there's the heal. Let's see if Graves can pick up this kill. He already burned his ult, and he's pretty so he can't really dash around again. But here comes the Nocturne. There's the Nocturne ult. Loses the vision. There's the TF ultimate. So to provide the vision, Caitlyn does a nice flash, but it looks like she's going to go down regardless. I love that synergy with TF. TF Nocturne means you're not safe anywhere, pretty much. You can be 3 turrets deep and still have Nocturne ult to you. So unfortunately for Caitlyn, unable to find find her chi, find her happy place and farm to her heart's content. But that's okay. I believe in the blue team. They can make a comeback here, and it looks like the first turret is going to go down here at this bottom lane. Jarvan doing a nice initiate there on ShawnOfTheDead, bringing him down. A nice little ultimate there as well. Breaks it very quickly and is going to be able to pick up this, gets the double kill. So Jarvan's doing a nice job carrying his team to greatness. He's 4-1 right now. So Jarvan is the unsung hero of this game so far. Just doing very nice, and it looks like they're going to try and force a dragon out of it. So purple team does not have any vision of this. Wow, that warding, so bad. Come on, purple team. What's up with all these bad warding games? Anyway, it looks like blue team is going to be able to get this dragon quite readily. And this is going to bring that gold advantage to about even. About even. Just about 100 in purple team's favor. So, looks like Rooble was going to try and steal the blue there, but decided against it when he realized everybody was missing. So, and it looks like TF is going to start trying to poke away at this turret. And, yeah, Rumble's doing a nice job here of zoning this this Vladimir now, so he's got to be a little bit careful. Caitlyn doing what she can here to poke away at this bottom turret, but unfortunately she gets caught out of position yet again. There's the Lulu ultimate trying to slow her down here for this Graves, doing considerable damage. We're going to back it up so we can see this kill here, because I was too keen on watching that bottom lane, and it looks like Katarina decides to try and duel with this this Nocturne. She ults, does some pretty considerable damage, and down goes the Nocturne, and here goes the Twisted Fate. Oh, and he tried to hold on, but he was a little late to the party there. And meanwhile, we'll go back to our bottom lane engage, and this Graves is getting poked down so very readily. Tries to ult, but Caitlyn manages to pick up the kill. Lulu, we still got an engage going here, but we're going to swap back down to here. Let's see if Lulu can pick up the kill. Nice bait, and I think this Janna's going to be able to pick up the kill. Oh, we'll back it up in just a second. Oh, okay, we're going to back it up so we can see this kill in the jungle, this Rooble in the jungle. They're just duking it out. Rooble tries to get away, but just can't. Womp. And here, we're going to watch this epic chase. Oh, gosh. Oh, the shield. The shield is enough to force her away, and this Caitlyn is going to farm with absolutely no health. Absolutely no health. With no sustain. Yeah, I guess she just decided to clear that minion away, but it's a little dangerous. I know a Nocturne had gone down recently, but with Twisted Fate, I guess he had gone down relatively recently. I guess it was okay. When you have those near global ultimates, you just got to be super careful, because when you're that low, just Nocturne's ult itself could probably kill her. Just by itself, so. But hey, what do I know? I just watch games and talk about them when I do it. So, as far as farm goes, things are relatively even. Blue team has a slight advantage now. Slight. Just about 1.5k in their favor. Almost 2k, I guess. And it looks like for major items, Caitlyn does have that Bilgewater Cutlass, so she will have some pretty good sustained damage once she does build that into a Blade of the Rune King. Meanwhile, Graves looks like he is going for that quick Bloodthirster. Rumble's got that Haunted Guise now, so he does have a considerable amount of spell pen now, so he's going to be doing some pretty incredible damage to anybody that doesn't have any sort of magic resist. But Vladimir does have that pretty hefty Spirit Visage, so he's going to have a pretty considerable amount of tankiness already. But, yeah. Solid items so far. Janna getting caught a little bit out of position, but I think she'll be alright, just because she does have that pretty incredible movement speed and CC movement tech, all sorts of stuff. And it looks like she's trying to do what she can. Looks like she might try to push. There's the TF ultimate, trying to see out what's going on. Nocturne ults in, tries to catch that Janna, but Caitlyn manages to pick up the Lulu, and now this Nocturne is in a world of trouble. Picks up another kill, and we're going to back it up so we can see what's going on at top lane, because apparently it happened simultaneously. Rooble trying to do what he can here. Drops the ultimate, doing some really nice damage. Vladimir dropping his own ultimate, and boom! Picks up the kill. Sorry, it swung away, but manages to pick up the kill there with the combined damage from the turret. His ultimate magnifying the damage, and those Qs and Es and the pools to avoid damage. Just well played there by the Vladimir there. The Rooble definitely looked like he had the edge on him. So, and it looks like he's going to push away just a little bit at this top turret. But while that's going on, holy crap! Not paying attention, and Graves gets sniped out from under this mid turret. Looks like, oh, you know better. This Jarvan is fed. Ults to him. Just look at that burst. Tries to bury her. Tries to dash. I guess he should have saved the dash for when he burned the ult. But 2020 hindsight is a glorious thing. And it looks like blue team's going to pick up this bottom turret, bringing that gold advantage to probably about 4.5k. So, it's a little rough. So Twisted Fate does have that Negatron cloak, so Katarina isn't going to be able to do nearly as much damage, but this is unfortunate. Twisted Fate really wants that early AP. Like, he really wants that early AP, just because it allows him to push so much more readily and provide presence to all the other lanes, and it looks like he's just going to get destroyed here by the Katarina. Meanwhile, all that was going on, Vladimir managed to pick up that top turret, and Rooble is now chasing him. Manages to land the double slow. Vladimir pulls away, and whoop, we're going to back it up because apparently I missed Nocturne getting caught out of position. Down goes the TF there. Sorry, lots of backs up this game. It's pretty violent all across the board. So many things to watch, and sometimes it's a little hard to watch about Vladimir. Oh, not Vladimir. Nocturne just face checks the bush and gets destroyed. That's okay. That's one of those that they just... Purple team, where's your wards? Where's your wards, purple team? Nowhere. Once again, wards, guys. Can't emphasize enough. Wards are so very important. So very important. And it's unfortunate. But games are decided by wards and the ward fights that we have. Lulu trying to do what she can to defend this mid turret, but Caitlyn is going to take it down. Jarvan doing a nice little engage there, forcing that Lulu to ult herself, but she does get brought incredibly low, but she does manage to escape. Graves now on the run, gets ulted on, but flashes out of it, drops a pink ward there at the blue. That's weird. I can't see this blue buff. Interesting. A little graphical glitch there. Looks like Rumble's taking a little bit of damage there. Vladimir trying to do a little bit, forcing that Rumble back. Jarvan dropping the banner there. It's going to allow them to poke a little bit at this turret, and purple team is relatively low, but there is a nice push going on at that bottom turret. So they should probably send one person go down to clear that. But it looks like they're going to decide to take out this middle tier 2 turret instead, and that's going to be no bueno for purple team. But TF tries to ult here. I don't know what exactly he wanted to do. They can't really initiate this. Like, Jarvan's ultimate is down, but Rooble wasn't anywhere near. And it looks like that bottom turret goes down to that pretty hefty, incredible push. And there's the Nocturne ultimate. Ults onto that Jarvan, and Jarvan is going to get brought down here by the combined power of those three. Meanwhile, the 4-man push is still going on for this blue team, but Jarvan is down, so they should probably fall back. Vladimir trying to ghost, keep up with some people, and this Rooble is caught so very far out of position, goes down, tries to drop the ultimate to do a little bit of damage, but unfortunately, it is not enough. Not enough. The world is not enough. And it looks like blue team is still trying to maintain this push, but purple team now has a slight advantage with Jarvan being down and all the ults down here for purple team, for blue team rather. Purple team does have this slight advantage, just because they have very good sustain. I'm sure. I'm tired apparently. But you guys want more videos, so I'm gonna keep recording them as much as I can until I drop. So Graves decides to head towards that top, clear some of that minion wave. As far as farm goes, Caitlyn's farming the best, and at 60 minutes in with 100 farm, farming is kind of mediocre this game. So as far as items go, nobody's like bought anything significant in the past like 2 minutes. We do have the bulwark on Jarvan. That's pretty significant. And he does have that wriggle, so he does have pretty good clear. Nocturne, on the other hand, decided to go with the Locket of Iron Solar. I wouldn't be surprised if that's Jarvan's next item. But we shall see. We shall see indeed. It looks like Rumble's going for that Seeker's Arm Guard into the Zonias. He definitely likes that item a lot. Gives him a lot of good stats. And since they do have a considerable amount of AD, it's definitely a good item here for the purple team. Just because they do have the Jarvan and the Caitlyn. That's pretty considerable. It looks like blue team is going to get this dragon, and purple team once again just not having wards. We are seeing total map control here. No wards on the map for purple team. And what's this? Blue team has 5, 6 wards on the map? Jeez, I'm crow. Jarvan trying to initiate there on the Graves. Manages to lock him in there with an ultimate, doing nice sustained damage there. And Katarina comes in and picks up the kill. And Katarina's starting to get a little fed here, even though she's not farming particularly well. She's starting to get a little fed, but it's going to happen. It looks like blue team is going to try, and purple team, what are you doing? You're down a player. You can't be forced pushing this turret, not when you're behind like 10 kills. And you're down a player? Like, this is just bad. Nocturne tries to ult away, forced to flash over the wall. Looks like he's going to keep trying to poke over the wall. And Janna trying to provide vision there. Oh my gosh, if this Janna lives, the bait master. The bait master! Oh my gosh. TF manages to pick up a kill there while it's going on. TF manages to pick up a second kill. He's doing a nice job here of trying to slowly crawl his way back into the greatness. But I think this Lulu is so very dead. With that red buff, I don't see her getting away. Caitlyn manages to pick up the kill there with a nice crit. Beautiful crit. Well done, Caitlyn. That crit was all part of the plan. And it looks like we're going back to a farm fest here at mid. As far as items go, Caitlyn does have that IE now, so she does have some pretty considerable damage. Bloodthirster for the Graves is also going to provide some pretty considerable damage. But right now, the reason why blue team is so far ahead is Janna is doing a very nice job supporting. They have very good ward coverage, and the Jarvan is carrying his team to greatness. Nice flash over the wall, mid-ult, but the red buff manages to pick up the kill there. That's a little rough. And now this Rooble. This Rooble is caught out of position. I think his ult is down, though. Yep, it's down for a little bit longer. Meanwhile, Katarina getting caught a little bit out of position, tries to ult to pick up a kill, but Nocturne manages to shield himself long enough in order to prevent himself from going down. But Janna picks up the kill there on the Nocturne, and it looks like Vladimir manages to ensure the kill there for the Twisted Fate there with his pool, and Vladimir gets the ace there on the Lulu. So we'll probably see a strong push here, even though Graves is back up. It looks like blue team is going to push a little bit, get this tier 2 mid turret down. And this is where blue team's advantage is going to start being able to strong arm, because they are 9k gold over this purple team. And we're probably going to see dragon spawn here in a little bit. And blue team is just doing a good job of controlling the objectives. Dragon pushing these turrets. Because right now purple team has only gotten one turret. That's on that bottom lane. There's the Rooble ult trying to clear as much of that minion wave as possible, as quickly as possible, to try and prevent that Caitlyn from pushing too hard on that middle tier 3 turret. So, and there's the Twisted Fate ult trying to see where everybody is. Teleports to right next to that Jarvan, but he needs to be careful. Jarvan does have blue buff, so I wouldn't count Jarvan out of this fight. He is 10-2. Jesus. 10-2. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Jarvan and Janna, the Jays here, did an incredible job of carrying this game so far. Like, yeah, I know it's a little hard for support to carry sometimes, but she is doing a beautiful job so far. Absolutely beautiful. Deciding to go with that Nomicon for that beautiful beautiful CDR that Janna loves so much. Plus it gives her a little bit of AP, makes her shield and ultimate that much more effective. And plus it prevents that healing, like on, not Vladimir, but Rooble, Graves. It's going to prevent a little bit of that healing power. So, should be good. And once again, blue team just has sheer map control right now. I think purple team only has one ward on the map, even though they have a sightstone. I guess there's two. But they need more wards. Guys, you can't... There we go. Lulu's starting to drop crazy amounts of wards, so that's a plus. But it looks like blue team's going to swing up and try and take out this Graves. This Graves needs to run. This tower dive is going to happen. There's the knock-up, and boom goes the dynamite. Down goes this Graves to that Vladimir, and down in this tier 2 turret is probably going to go down. Lulu manages to pick up the Caitlyn, so this is actually going to be pretty relevant. Both the AD carries are down, so we'll see how this goes. We'll drop everything so we can see. Janna trying to ult, restart this engage, save this Vladimir for as long as possible, and Nocturne goes down to the Vladimir. Looks like Rumble's going to go down here as well. And this Jarvan is tanking up a storm. Manages to stay alive just long enough. That Janna doing a clutch shield. And there's an ace. And blue team might be able to get an inhib out of this. Graves is back up. They need to be careful. He could, like, double tap this entire team right here. Drops the ultimate. Tries to do a little bit of damage. Oh, and there's a surrender. I entirely missed it. So kind of a fun game there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Little one-sided, but once again, I can't emphasize enough. Ward, ward, ward. It's so very important. blue team once again was able to control the dragons, and it just spiraled out of control. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please let me know in the comment section down below what you think I'm doing well. Hit that like button, favorite, subscribe. You know the drill. And I'd like to thank you one more time for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.